So I recently dug this out of my basement. I've had it there for about 15 years. It's a Pokemon Snap Station. Yeah. If anybody remembers getting Pokemon Snap back in 1999 or so, they had these in Blockbusters, and you'd come and you'd put your cartridge in that you had freshly rented or that you had bought. I've just bought one and put it in the demo slot. You'd buy one of these things, these cards that give you 1 credit for $3. Good for 1 print. You'd pick out your favorite, pictures that you had taken in game. You would hit print and save. It'd come up to the screen. Load up all your stuff. While it's loading this, I'd go ahead and show you. I don't know what happened to the lock, but I had to drill it out and replace it. This isn't the original lock, but it still works. I did buy a new one and 3D print a new bracket, a little white thing in there for these rods to work. That's why it's awesome having a 3D printer. But it's basically like a regular N64 in there. You've got your demo slot right here and the other slot, and there's a little button you hit to eject your slot. And here it's printing right now, so let me close that back. And your prints would come out right here. And your credit would go away. These are only reusable once. I read somewhere that somebody figured out how to reload them, but I don't know how. But it doesn't really matter. I've got over 500 right here. Some new ink and paper and whatnot. So you'd wait for these stars, and once it got to the third one, it'd finally start printing. These are just some of the stock ones that are just with the game when you buy it. Come on the demo. I actually didn't have to change the ink in mine. I was just testing it out. I was like, there's no way this ink that's been sitting, in a basement for 15 years is gonna work, but it totally did. So I didn't even have to open my unopened box of ink and paper. That was pretty exciting. I actually just sat here for about 3 hours playing the game from a new save point and beat it, and these are some of my favorite pictures I took from it, and there it is right there. Fancy schmancy. This was a deal back in the day, but if anybody knows where I could get an original lock, and there was actually a big Pikachu keychain that came with it, be very appreciated if you could put that down in the comments or something, or if you've got one, I'd be willing to buy it from you. But yeah, that's Pokemon Snap Station.